Hey, what's cracking, everyone? I'm Carl Asami.
I'm Max Cal, and I was rather saddened by the fact that DuckTales Remastered has been delisted from the online stores, and so we've decided to kind of pay tribute to it by playing the original game here, and also as a way to kind of prepare ourselves for when we actually do play the remastered version.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yeah, and although this one is a slightly hacked version of the game, as usual, it doesn't really do much. It's more of a slight graphical hack made by SCD, who's known for reinserting graphical assets that were otherwise censored here in America.
Yeah, Nintendo was well known for wielding that censorship hammer back in the day.
Yeah, it does that, and also alters a couple of character palettes to kind of better fit the show. And I also combined it with yet another hack called the PogoFix, which makes it easy. It just simplifies the Pogo controls so it matches up with DuckTales 2, so you don't have to hold down on the controller before you hit B.
You're telling me that you hacked the hacks together?
Well, yeah, I figured that one was a graphical and the other only focused on that one Pogo move, so
Alright.
I combined it, gave it a test, and it should work.
Wow.
So,
You didn't even have to get Senor Reki's help on that one. That's pretty good.
So, yeah, I don't really need to explain much on the plot. You're Scrooge McDuck going around the world to collect treasures.
Don't you wish that billionaires in real life were like Scrooge McDuck? Just going on adventures, you know?
I know, and
not ruining the world.
This guy is old, but has the athleticism of the youth. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with Scrooge McDuck. He'll kick you right in the ducktail. Look at this. He's just killing wild animals. It's in self-defense, though. He's not just a trophy hunter. He's a treasure hunter. There's a difference.
Yes, but a very sound treasure business
What
hunter.
exactly does his business do?
I don't know. He's an entrepreneur he goes into all kinds of businesses, from imports to manufacturing to...
It's been a while since I've watched the show, so I don't
crazy artifacts.
I don't really remember what he did to make money, but I'm sure it was all legit.
I do remember that the very first piece of currency he ever owned was a dime.
That's right.
And he never spent it.
That lucky dime.
It would be the catalyst of many of its plot lines in both the old and new show.
So this was a game that Max and I did not play as children.
No, we did not know about this until maybe the early 2000s.
And I gotta say, we really missed out. Capcom, of course, made a lot of Disney licensed titles during this time, and they had a lot of hits with it. I gotta say, more hits than failures.
Yeah, you'll certainly see a few more titles along the way. We already played a little bit of Chippendale on the channel.
Very fun game. We've beaten it many a time over the years.
Just wish it was a little easier to obtain the sequels.
Yes, the sequel to both DuckTales and Chippendales on Nintendo go for a lot of money now. They kind of released late in the Nintendo's lifespan, and so there are not nearly as many copies available. And the people who have those copies tend to want to hang on to them, so...
Yeah. I think they did get a re-release on some compilation that was put on PlayStation 3 or Xbox. I forgot which system.
That Senor Reki's will clarify for us.
But yeah, that's probably the easiest way to obtain those games. That bee always gets me.
Yeah, I have seen DuckTales 2 in the wild before, but yeah, a little more money than I wanted to spend.
How much did it go up for?
Oh geesh, I mean it was well over $100. I'm not exact. I don't exactly remember. I do remember being firmly against purchasing it at the time.
You always gotta remember the face right when going on that ride, otherwise Launchpad will just fly you into a bee.
Wow. Well, I mean, he is kind of an idiot.
Yeah.
A goofy, lovable idiot, but he's an idiot.
It wouldn't be the same otherwise.
Jesus. That was a close one. So yeah, right now Max is in control of the game, which is why he's flying through this level. I have not beaten this game, nor have I beaten the remake.
I've been trying to encourage you to.
I've been too busy. Too many other games.
No, I don't want to leave just yet. Yeah, I had a couple of practice runs right before recording, and yesterday I just wanted to get better at the Himalaya level since I tend to forget the layout for that one, but then I accidentally beat it.
Like the game? You accidentally beat the game?
Yeah, and I'm hoping to replicate that success here.
Well, so far, so good.
Yeah. Much easier with the PogoFix. I don't have to hold down before I hit the B button.
There are purists out there who are probably scoffing at this gameplay change, but I don't know, it's just streamlines the controls a little bit. I don't think it ruins anything.
I do like that they give you the option to choose between in the new game. Oh yeah, this... No, I'm not gonna give you money.
So is that a shortcut?
Yes.
Oh, but you can... Okay.
You can bypass it by jumping on that guy.
Nice little trick.
They do something a little different in the remastered version. But I won't talk about it until we actually play it. Oof. That jump there is actually very tight. It's really easy to get hit there.
Harder than it looks.
Yes. So here's the first boss here, this statue.
I'm not sure if that's like an Inca statue or what.
Well, either way, the boss fights in this game aren't really that difficult.
Or is it an Olmec statue? I'm not sure.
And we got our first treasure.
Jesus, you did that in like no time.
Well, it is the first level. And
look at all that money.
Already he's rich.
Jesus.
Why do you even need to go out again?
So you beat the Amazon. Didn't encounter any fire, so that's good. For those of you who are unaware, at the making of this video, there's been a huge fire going on in the Amazon that's out of control. Hopefully by the time you watch this video, that's simmered down a bit, but...
to be fair, they tend to get quite a bit of fires in that area.
I mean, it's a huge... I mean, it covers most of the continent of South America, so... Yeah, there's pretty much always going to be a fire going on somewhere.
Oh yeah, these were one of the graphics that had to be changed to the RIP
Yeah, maybe
graphics.
Senior X can show us what it looked like in the censored version.
Yeah.
There we go.
If you play the prototype version, this is what it actually looked like.
Yep.
Another change they did was replace the normally you get ice cream for health, but in the prototype it was hamburgers.
I wonder why they changed that.
I guess because ice cream tends to be their choice of celebration.
That's
food.
true, they do eat ice cream a lot in this in the world of DuckTales.
Alright, this mirror is going to be important later.
Some of the graphical assets here almost look like something you would find in a Castlevania game.
Yeah, watch this. I'm gonna rescue one of the boys from this Beagle Boy. He tells me there's an illusion wall. Go over here to collect whatever secrets you can find, and the Beagle Boy's back.
You're just gonna leave him there?
There's nothing I can do.
It's harsh. Ooh. Guess money is more important than family, huh?
More important than family and friends. And these are one of the illusion walls he was talking about. Now remember this wall from when we play the remaster version, because we're gonna need all the health we can get.
If you say so. Like I said, I haven't played through that game, so it'll all be a surprise to me.
I don't think you get really any extra lives collecting all these gems.
Just a high score thing.
Yeah. Although there are a lot of 1-ups you can find around.
And back in the day, there weren't any online leaderboards or anything. Saving high scores was up to the player. I knew kids back in the day who actually kept notebooks with their high scores and comments on secrets and people basically writing their own walkthroughs. Ooh. Minecart sections. Always a challenge in video games.
I'll go down first. No, don't go down all the way. It'll take you back to the beginning of the level. And then you would have to do a circle again.
Oh, Jesus. That is just evil level designing.
I guess they wanted to add a little bit of exploration in these levels.
Yeah. So would you call this a Metroidvania title?
Not quite. More like a Mega Man. But it does use the same game engine that was used to make those games.
Well, that's a fun fact.
I mean, you do got levels to choose from, and then there's a final confrontation at the end.
So does that mean, like, if you wanted to make a Mega Man hack and include some of the DuckTales stuff, like, would it be easy to do? Is the code just easily plugged into each engine? I want to know. I want to see Scrooge McDuck fighting Wily.
I'm surprised nobody has attempted to make such a hack. I mean, we got ponies in Mega Man. Why not DuckTales?
Yeah, you ROM hackers, you've been slacking off. You get on that stuff.
Okay, I think I found most of everything. Oof.
And Max flying through these levels. I would still be on level 1 right now. I am not lying. I am not that good at these games.
And oh yeah, this one thing. Okay. It was the other mirror.
I spoke too soon. Look at Max screwing up left and right. What a terrible player.
Shut up. At least it didn't take me back that far. And I hope you're memorizing some of these layouts, because they're going to be useful to us when we play the remastered version. Ah, damn it. I always have trouble dodging these ghosts.
At least they're not as bad as Medusa heads.
Alright, here's Magica. Probably my favorite villain in the whole series, next to the Beagle Boys.
Yeah, she definitely had some attitude. The Beagle Boys were funny and goofy and had that great relationship with their mom, but she was a legitimate threat.
Only she truly knows the true special aura that the dime holds.
Yep. You know, now that I see this, I can see the resemblance to Mega Man.
That was Transylvania. Alright, now here's the most pointless aspect of this game, or whatever you call it. So you try to go into this level here, but then you're told you need a key to get in, and it's in Transylvania. And then you get teleported over here and you think, oh no, I gotta go through all this stage again? Well, not really, because all you have to do, go in this mirror, there's the key.
That is some unusual backtracking.
And then
it just takes you back here.
Yeah.
Seems a little pointless, just like you said.
Yeah, fortunately, you can just start this level from the get-go in the remake.
I guess they realized just how pointless that was.
Speaking of... That direction is pointless.
Oh, you're not trying to get the high score?
Nope.
But Max, you're missing out. The game developers...
All it is just thanks, Miss Beakley. No. Seems like there's nothing over there, but...
Oh, that is another vicious section of level design.
Unfortunately, you don't have to go this direction to beat this level, but you'll miss out on the hidden treasure. There's 2 of them in this game, so there's 7 in total. Let's see, what was this I forgot what this direction was, so I'll risk it.
It's another enemy that could have been right out of Mega Man.
I'm here already? What? Okay. I thought I had a little bit more to go. Yeah, so this is King of the Terraterranians, or whatever they were called.
This is a character that was featured in the show, right?
Yeah, in the comics.
Yeah, he's vaguely familiar.
As usual, they're easy to deal with. They're much more difficult in the newer games.
I don't like the way you're building up how much harder the sequel's gonna be here, since I'm the one that's gonna be playing that.
Well, it wouldn't be not that much of a challenge if I was playing it.
Cocky much?
Yeah, this is the level I tend to practice the most, because if you try to pogo in the snow, you'll get stuck and it'll mess up your momentum.
Oh.
And you got these goats to avoid.
So you have evil goats, evil bunnies.
Yeah, man. Especially the goats, they're much harder than they look.
Well, they've got fairly large hitboxes. They're moving up and down all the time.
Plus, have you ever tried taking on a mountain goat?
Yeah, you can't escape a mountain goat. I mean, they can climb anything.
I know. Have you seen how high those things can
Yeah,
climb?
that one shot from planet Earth.
Oh, yeah. He was practically above the clouds. Just looking for food.
There's no reason a mammal should be living under those kind of conditions and succeeding. But goats do it.
Whoa, I barely hit the rabbit there.
Ooh. So watch out for them icicles.
Those, stalactites, I think they're called.
Yeah, if it's a rock.
Or a stalagmite. Senor Ekis, tell me which one it is. I always forget.
Thank you, Senor Ekis. Oh, and look at this guy.
Yeah. Everybody's favorite character, Bubba. Yeah. Did he just blow up?
I guess so.
Oh.
I don't remember him doing that in the show, but
Guess now his life force is a part of me.
what was it about cavemen characters in the 90s? Like, there are definitely a few of them. Why cavemen? Why did they get semi-popular? You had them featured in the Super Mario Brothers TV show. You had them featured in, you know, a slew of movies. What was our fascination with cavemen back then?
I don't know, I guess just the concept of them trying to get through everyday life without the kind of luxury and utilities that we all live with today. I mean, of course, the Flintstones, they was a huge part of that for me, but obviously can't use dinosaurs to... No, I don't want to live. I'm just doing this for a checkpoint.
Oh, he serves as a checkpoint?
Yep.
So what if you don't talk to him? You don't get a checkpoint?
Nope.
That is harsh.
I have to go through all that again.
I assume that's explained in the instructional booklet that we
I had
don't
to do it
own.
the hard way.
Oh, jeez.
Alright,
This looks like a challenging jump.
just gotta work with the ice physics.
You know, I'm pretty sure in real life you're not going to find any giant spiders in the Himalayan mountains. I mean,
Or hockey players.
I'm not a scientist or anything, but I'm pretty sure that's not where they normally live.
I think there's an extra life over there.
Well, now you definitely need that extra life. Well, thank goodness
Thanks, Launchpad.
you got the checkpoint.
There we go. Come on, drop down. Ow.
What a
Yeah,
fun-
the hitboxes in this game is a little wonky. It's not terrible, but
No, we forgive it because this game's so good. It's
Yeah.
okay if there's a few finicky things about it.
okay. I'm just gonna... Ooh. You know, I'm just gonna leave that alone. Otherwise, I'm just gonna lose all my lives, and that'll be it for a video.
No, if we're lucky, we'll get a full playthrough out of this one sitting. We'll see.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, we haven't attempted to do anything like this since I played Monster Party on that Halloween a few years ago.
Oh yeah, that was scary.
Yeah,
At the end there, I mean, when you...
I think I only had one life left when I beat the final boss. And it wasn't the final boss that gave me trouble. It was the mini boss at the beginning of the last level that I really
caterpillar.
I swear he never gave me that much problems before, and for whatever reason when we sat down to record, he just messed me up. Hopefully Max will be able to replicate that success.
Alright, here's something out of Mega Man. Fortunately, it's pretty straightforward. Alright, Abominable Snowman, or whatever this
Do you know if
creature
this
is.
design comes from the show too, or did they come up with this guy themselves?
I think it came from the show. It's been a while since I've watched it.
Yeah.
Always at least one big giant creature that Webby has to befriend or something.
Yeah, I'm
There's
glad
no
that
friends here.
her character is a little more interesting in the recent reboots
Yeah,
of
it's
the
a lot
show.
more eccentric. Isn't a tag long.
I really need to watch more episodes
Yeah,
of
I've
that
only
show.
seen the pilot of that new show.
Yeah, and I liked it. Okay, so this is the level everyone remembers
Yeah.
because of the iconic song. Let's be quiet for a moment and... Well, now
least
you
until-
ruined it. You took the song away from us.
I did that on purpose. Okay, now we can start. So normally those aliens are orange but the guy who made the graphical hack decided to change their colors a bit to make it look more like the show, I guess, or the comic. And also in the prototype version, those aliens also had a more snake look to them before they decided to just stick with the show's assets. They also had this little funny pelvic thrust going on in its walking animation. I don't know why I had to point that out, but I just thought it was funny to me. Yes, thank you, Senior Atkins.
Which way?
I go this way first. Yeah, in the reimagining, you basically have to go everywhere, so you can collect parts for the Gizmo Duck suit.
No, I vaguely remember watching you doing that when you first got that game.
Yeah, I really love that game. So much I actually bought it twice.
Actually, we technically bought it 3 times, because first we downloaded the digital copy on the Nintendo Wii U, then Max bought a physical copy for that system, and when we heard that the game was going to be delisted this year, I went ahead and got it on Steam.
Yeah.
So now we have 3 copies of that game.
Key to the UFO.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed, we're fans of DuckTales.
Yes.
Both the game and the show.
Tough thing about licensing, though. Eventually, they have to take it away once the deal's done.
Yeah, I wish the way trademarks and copyrights were worked in this country were a little more forgiving in that sense, but what are you gonna do? It's funny that Disney is kind of responsible for the way copyright laws work in this country, and then we have this recent example with a Disney property that shows us just how rough it can be.
Yeah. Yeah, things to say here. Oh yeah, there's health away. So, I don't know, so what shirt design do you like best for Scrooge? His classic red or the blue?
You know, I gotta say, I do have a soft spot for the red, you know? He's kind of suave, kind of reminiscent of Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't try making a shirt blue for this graphical hack. But I guess it would have ruined the colors of his hat then, since that
then you would
red
lose
trim is supposed to be red, not blue.
There's always compromises with these 8-bit graphics, since you only have 4 colors to work with per sprite, more or less.
Alright, so there's the remote. Yeah, unfortunately I can't do the voice.
He had a unique voice. Alan, I forget his name, Sionarakis. Thank you.
Yeah, we're getting old.
Yes, we are. No, we were just talking the other day how freaking sad it is that it's like every voice actor who is in this series, I mean, they're dropping like flies. Who's left? Exactly.
Voice for Launchpad, actually. Or I guess Frank Welker, since he also did miscellaneous
that guy's
voices,
never gonna die.
Peter Cullen. Oh, I undershot that. Hopefully I got a checkpoint there. But unfortunately, I gotta do all that again.
It's weird when you respawn, they give you invincibility frames, but you can't move, so what's the point?
There we go. The only thing I don't like about this level is this point here. You always get stuck in those spikes.
So would you say this was maybe the best of the Saturday morning cartoons when we were a kid, at least from the Disney offering.
I don't know, between this, Chip and Dale's,
Gummy bears.
oh yeah, I remembered liking gummy bears.
I loved me some gummy bears.
I'm more of a sour person myself.
Sour gummies.
Yes.
Well, we never got that cartoon.
Missed opportunity. And we got the last of the hidden treasure. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. I can't believe I did that, but it doesn't matter. I got the treasure. Now I can just go straight to the boss room.
No, you're still doing real good here, Max. You take your time. I love this song, so just take your time.
Okay, now you gotta remember not to drop down, but to climb down. Otherwise you'll drop down like a rock and you won't have time to save yourself. And then for that point you just do it. Otherwise
You just gotta go for it.
Otherwise you're always gonna miss that jump.
Gizmo.
Yeah.
I seem to recall we had a little Gizmo toy growing up.
Yeah.
I always liked that character design. I don't know why.
Yeah, between the revival of DuckTales and Darkwing Duck getting a comeback, Gizmo Duck, he's gonna be getting a lot of work.
Yeah, it's been a good couple years for that guy. So are we fighting a space rat because the moon is presumably made of cheese?
You got that right. And there's the cheese block. And we have done it. We are the richest ducks in the world.
So there's nothing else to do now?
Nope. Not at all.
No, well, I guess that's the video, you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry it couldn't have been more interesting, but you know, these Nintendo games were simple, so you can't expect too much out of them. Wait, what?
Who took my treasure and why? How? Well, okay, this is the final stretch of the game where you go back to Transylvania yet again.
Why did this stage get all the love? Were they just that proud of the stage layout that they make you visit it 3 times?
I don't know. I need to look up how much time they actually took to make this game.
Probably wasn't very much. It wasn't uncommon for these games to have like 4-month development cycles.
Yeah.
When you think about it, that's insane by today's standards. Even the Madden games get a little more time than that. Those games come out every year.
Alright, so
They
here's
also
the
suck.
final boss, Dracula Duck.
Oh my goodness.
Takes a while for me to get, okay.
Not quite as
usually
intense as Castlevania, but it's still a dangerous vampire.
Yeah, the boss fight in the remake is really intense. It goes through quite a few stages.
This seems fairly rudimentary.
Is he the one who took my treasure?
What?
It was Glomgold all along.
Where has he been?
Working with Magica, apparently.
Since when?
As of right now. It doesn't matter, because the treasure's all mine.
So what happens if they get it before you?
You lose a life, I guess. Or you
Did
get
it.
a bad ending. Yeah, there are multiple endings in this game, including a very arbitrary bad ending that's really hard to get.
Do you have to just not pick up anything?
Yeah, it's a mix of getting a certain amount of money and then spending that money on one-ups, because apparently with a combination of buttons there's a way to actually buy one-ups with the money that you have, but I don't know the combination.
You helped too? You guys didn't do anything except tell us about the invisible wall thing, but...
So yeah, they're glad we found the treasure, but don't forget about you. Right, lads, I couldn't have done it without you. I'm the greatest duck in the world. The end. Yep, that was DuckTales.
I'm not gonna lie, that ending kinda sucks.
You should have seen the original text in the prototype version where they kind of use similar exchange, but the original text said something along the lines of, yes, but there are more important things in life, and that's family and friends. And
they just cram in a message about family at the end for no reason.
Yeah, so they just decided to simplify it here. But yeah, I really like this game. Not very hard.
I think the balance is perfectly catered towards a younger audience. I would put this kind of in the same vein as the Little Mermaid game. Maybe a little more difficult and challenging than that. In just a sense that the mechanics are easy, the levels aren't super long, and you can easily beat it in one sitting.
Yeah, so
considering there was no saves back then, it's kind of important to get the length just right.
So, do you think that you're prepared to play the remaster version?
What?
I mean, we're not gonna do it right now, but I mean, you were paying attention, right?
Yeah. So that's the end of our video, guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, so tune in next time as we prepare ourselves for yet another Let's Play. It won't be a DuckTales remastered, but it's gonna be something from the TurboGrafx library.
The Legend of Zelda.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Twin Opinion cares about your opinion, and your participation keeps us alive. So share your comments, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel. You can also find Twin Opinion on Facebook or visit our website at asamiarrow.com.